Thank God PBS is giving us both a preview and an official video for the next episodes every week. Otherwise, we couldn't handle the Sanditon drought even for a few days. The end of episode 3 got us all hyped up and then ruined our dreams. That's why we're dying to see what will happen in episode 4. We're hoping all Sanditon fans share our excitement. Let's go into the preview and official video for the 4th episode without further ado. We'll start with the video, which lasts over a minute and shows us 2 storylines of the next episode. This video begins with Henry approaching Arthur to ask if he's been avoiding him since the shooting party. Those who watched episode 3 will remember that Arthur didn't take Henry's conversation very well. From his reaction, we thought that Arthur wouldn't continue talking to Henry because he does seem to be suppressing his true feelings. But this video proves that he is eager to speak to Henry. When Henry believed Arthur was avoiding him, Arthur also thought it was Henry who avoided him. So it looks like things are still awkward between them. When Henry says he would rather have Arthur's company than all the other fellas in Sanditon, you can see a smile on Arthur's face. He is enjoying the flirtation. We wonder how long it will take him to drop his guard. Before we see more conversation between these two, Lady Montrose interrupts and says she hasn't seen Henry for the last few days. She says it's probably because he has been spending time with Miss Lamb. This means Georgiana and Henry's ruse continues. Everyone still thinks they are courting each other. We wonder if they will have a fake marriage as well. The next scene in the video shows Lady Montrose and Lydia talking to Charlotte and Georgiana. During this conversation, we learn that Georgiana is hosting another party and the Montrose family is invited too. Of course, Lady Montrose asks if the Colborne brothers will also be there, and Georgiana says she invited them. Then Lydia thanks Charlotte for the advice she gave. In the last episode, Lydia wanted advice from Charlotte, asking how she could approach Alexander to have better conversations. Charlotte suggested talking about horses and dogs, which Alexander loves. In this video, Lydia says that Charlotte's advice worked and that she and Alexander had a great conversation. Lady Montrose even says Alexander invited them to Herrick Park, the Colborne estate. She thinks that no one caught Alexander's eyes after the death of his wife. Of course, she doesn't know what happened between Charlotte and Alexander. And Charlotte's face when she hears it is one for the books. You could have had him, girl. He asked you to make a life with her in the previous episode, but you had to keep your promise to Ralph. It's your loss. Anyways, let's also talk about the trailer. It shows many claimers sending letters to Georgiana. We're guessing they are other people claiming her inheritance. Samuel advises her to find a husband so that he can get protection from all of this. Another scene in the trailer shows her throwing a party. So she is either celebrating winning the case against Lockhart or announcing her engagement. Since she made it clear that she didn't want Otis, Henry is the only man she can marry right now. Perhaps they will take their game to the next level. The trailer also shows Ralph and Charlotte being together in Sanditon again. In both scenes where we see them, Alexander looks at them quite angrily. In one scene, Leo asks Ralph if he is the man that will marry Charlotte, and in another, perhaps more tense scene, Ralph says he wants to return to Willingdon, a calmer place. Alexander asks if Charlotte feels the same way. You can see how Alexander is unhappy about seeing them together and is trying to sabotage their relationship. Honestly, we love to see a petty Alexander. We hope he makes Ralph realize what's going on. While one scene in the trailer also shows Arthur and Henry. It's the same scene from the video released by PBS, so we won't dwell on it. Lastly, we should mention the scene between Edward and Augusta. These two lovebirds still secretly meet each other, even after Alexander made it clear that he doesn't want to see Edward with Augusta. We'll see where this relationship goes. That's it, everyone. That's all we know about episode 4. How do you like the season so far? Will Georgiana marry someone? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you soon!